an event. If you've ever done a show or an exhibit as an artist, you know it's a lot of work. It is very costly in time and money. So yeah, I guess that's the positive thing about this. I don't have to put on a show. All my efforts have been in doing press, as well as my new website and creating content on my socials, and things like that, which is still quite a hustle, but it's just doing an event or a show doesn't even compare. And you'll probably get more results online anyway. So yeah, guys, this is really exciting. It's day one of the episode going live, and the thing with Color in Your Life is, the whole idea behind it is that this video remains forever online on YouTube and will continue to be aired on different TV shows, TV stations online. I'm going to turn this down again. And yeah, that was kind of the vision behind it, because what happens to an artist when they pass away? I guess all they have left is their art, and that's pretty much all they leave behind. But when you have, a video about yourself telling your story through media that lasts forever, not forever, but we have platforms and technology where you can preserve a person's story, for generations or many years to come. So that's the idea behind it. And on top of that, the distribution of the show is really quite expansive. So it helps with the business of the artist while they're still working. So that's what I'm really excited about. So that's pretty much the story behind it, behind the show itself. They're a really incredible team to work with. I watched the episode and I have very fond memories of that day filming with Natasha and Sophia. So thank you so much, ladies. The next day I went to an event in the city. I went to a gallery called the Australian Art and Design Gallery at the Rocks, which is owned by Shazia Imran. I'm just looking at my laptop camera for variety. And she is another Color in Your Life artist, and she hosted a talk with Graham, who is the founder of the show. And it was so inspirational to be there that evening, surrounded by other artists as well as people in the business. And that whole week, I just remember that week being one of the best weeks of my life, because it was so inspiring. It was really nice to meet Graham, and of course, spend more time with the ladies, and to make new friends and to share it with really good friends. So that was a really amazing week, and I couldn't be more grateful to have met the team and to be connected with them moving forward. So if you've watched the show, this is the painting that I created live. There's actually two of them. So I had started with one that was half, that I only painted half completed. That's what I meant. And I had finished it off in my studio. So there's actually two Audreys, you can see. Yes, Instagram. I have not done a very good job. So they're both very different. I could still do a lot more with the second painting, but I'm very happy with it. And it's really cool that I've got like two versions of this Audrey that, is featured on the TV show or a TV episode that's going to be online for many years. We don't know how long. And yeah, I'm going to put it online and see, if anyone's interested in buying it. And of course, I'm not trying to make them the same. No two paintings are the same ever, even if you try. I also wanted to share a fun little story about the Rosé series that was featured. So I mentioned that I was going through a hard time during that time of my life, and I had painted a series of little paintings inspired by this lovely drink. And the true story behind it is I was at a job that I wasn't happy in. It was a sales job. And yeah, I was very PO'd with management most of the time. I took some mental health days off. I just wasn't happy there. However, my colleagues were awesome. So we had a nice little group where we went out to lunch on Fridays and we would share a bottle of rosé, and then we would go to the Daggy RSL around the corner and have a cheap lunch. We would be like the youngest group there, but it was so much fun. It was in the city. So shout out to those colleagues. You know who you are. I might send you this live, but you are the inspiration, the true inspiration behind these little pieces. I'm going to put these away so it's not distracted. It's not distracting from these. So this is for Facebook and YouTube, Insta, and yeah, this is legit just me de-stressing from my stressful job that I wasn't happy in. We've all been there. For me, painting is my happy place, and so yeah, I put brush to canvas, and that puts me back into the moment, gives me more presence, gives me more joy, and of course, the color palette is very rosé-like. It also happens to be my favorite color palette. I love pinks, but the warm type of pink, like shades of coral and yeah, fuchsia and magenta. So yeah, it's a very similar background to my Audrey paintings. So yeah, you might see a lot of my work has very similar shades. And yeah, I paint what I love, and I don't deny myself of anything when it comes to my paintings. I may be limited in real life, but I have more freedom when I paint. So I choose the colors I love, I do what I want, I make up my own rules, and that's how I roll. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and to everyone who messaged me and showed their support. I'm so happy to get to share this with you. And like I said, this is only the beginning of this journey, and I will be chasing more press and stalking a lot of journos and editors about this show. And yeah, just promoting it and blasting it everywhere, basically, because that's how I roll. It's, being an artist or a working artist isn't just about creating art, it's also about promoting it and putting the word out, connecting with clients and collectors. It's finding that match, okay? It's not just about making money. I have a very solid idea of who my client is, and I'm just looking for more of those people. I want people who get a lot of joy and love from my work. I won't sell my piece if you don't love it. So that's what I'm looking for. And it makes me so happy when my pieces go to people who are just so so proud and find a lot of joy in my paintings. Basically, I just want my art to make somebody's life better. And yeah, that's what it's about. So if you haven't seen the show, guys, please check it out. Hopefully you will enjoy it. And it's very, very colorful. I'm wearing drab workout colors right now. It's Friday night and it's lockdown. So yeah, I'm doing what I can to celebrate. And I really wish I could have like a bowl of red pasta. I mean, yeah, pasta with red meat, like meatballs or something, or a burger. I've been craving burgers all week, but I was organized except in the area of dinner. So I've just fried up some gyoza, frozen gyoza right now, the frying pan. Got my eye on it on low so that it doesn't burn down the building. But yeah, that's what's for dinner tonight, which is yummy, but it's not what I'm craving, but that's okay. Thank you so much for joining me and for watching this if you're watching the replay, and have a great weekend. Mwah. Mwah.